Zion is one of the biggest names in the NBA as it stands. He's had a great career playing at the highest level, but one thing dents his play: injuries. Not too long ago, Williamson went down with just another injury, leaving his club and fans devastated. Zion Williams' injury diagnosis has been announced, and if you care to know what it is, then join me till the end of the video. Pelican Zion Williamson's hip injury diagnosed as contusion after exiting versus the Jazz. Prior to leaving Sunday's 122-121 overtime defeat to the Utah Jazz, star Zion Williamson of the New Orleans Pelicans was diagnosed with a posterior hip contusion, the club said. In 30 minutes, Williamson ended with 25 points, 6 rebounds, and 1 assist. He had played in the team's first 2 games, averaging 20.5 points, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. Few players created greater anticipation for the 2022-23 NBA season than Williamson, who is healthy after missing the whole previous season due to a damaged meniscus. Soon after the 2020-21 All-Star hurt his ankle in a preseason defeat to the Miami Heat, supporters had their first fear with him. After the game, head coach Willie Green minimized the importance of the problem. Williamson's first 2 years were only able to show glimmers of his enormous potential, but it was more than enough to support the enormous expectations placed on him when he graduated from college. The forward, who is 6'6", averaged 25.7 points, 7 rebounds, 3.2 assists, and 0.6 blocks across 85 games while shooting 60.4% from the field. Even while it would be ideal for Williamson to play all 82 of his team's games, the Pelicans will undoubtedly be cautious with his workload. In addition to erring on the side of caution when he suffers a small injury, they'll probably give him the odd night off as well. Williamson's absence from a game or two shouldn't be a major matter because of this. The worry will arise if he's forced to leave the floor for a prolonged period of time. The Pels are depending on Zion to help them advance, while CJ McCollum and Brandon Ingram can score quite a bit. Zion Williamson's injury history. Here's a look back at the injuries that have dogged Williamson's career since high school as he makes his comeback for the Pelicans. Zion Williamson missed his first 3 months of the NBA regular season after having arthroscopic surgery to fix a torn meniscus in his right knee in October 2019. Now Williamson is back on the floor and will make his home debut against the San Antonio Spurs on January 22nd. The injury is thought to have happened during the Pelicans' preseason game against the Spurs on October 13, 2019, and Williamson was initially listed out with right knee soreness. Williamson was unable to play in the New Orleans Pelicans preseason finale due to the injury. He had produced incredibly well and experienced some breathtaking moments in his first 4 exhibition games as a professional. If he can stay healthy, which has been a problem for Williamson over the past few years. Everyone remembers Zion's foot busting through his shoe at Duke, but his injury issues date all the way back to high school. It already feels like there's little doubt that Williamson will be a star in the NBA. Williamson is the second heaviest player in the league, behind Mavericks 7'3" center Boban Marjanovic, according to the Pelicans, who listed him at 6'6" and 284 pounds. The same thing that makes Williamson so mesmerizing to watch, his combination of speed and power at an unprecedented weight, also makes us concerned for his health. This is all you need to know about Williamson's injury history going back to high school, and we'll be tracking his health throughout the whole season. Williamson was unable to play in the beginning of his NBA career due to a ruptured right meniscus. Prior to the team's preseason finale against the Knicks, the Pelicans sent out a press release stating that Williamson would be out with right knee soreness. Williamson believes he injured himself in a preseason game against the Spurs on October 13th, in which he finished with 22 points and 10 rebounds. Wojnarowski said the Pelicans are obviously handling it with an excessive care, but there's no lack of optimism on complete recovery, and that the injury was not thought to be serious. After Williamson's successful operation, more specific information was made public a day before the Pelicans' regular season began. Williamson ultimately missed 3 months of action. Williamson also had injuries during the Summer League. Williamson was declared out for the rest of the Las Vegas Summer League after 9 minutes and at least one noteworthy highlight during his debut due to a damaged left knee. Zion will go ahead from this event without trouble, said club president David Griffin, adding that the Pelicans were acting with excessive care. Williamson's knee injury against Duke was the season's most memorable moment. Williamson stumbled awkwardly only 30 seconds into the season's first matchup between Duke and North Carolina when his foot tore through his sneaker while making a fast play towards the basket. The official diagnosis on Williamson's injury was a grade 1 right knee sprain. He would miss 3 weeks but returned for Duke's ACC tournament run. He was instantly a superstar upon his return. The sports world seemed like it froze at that moment. In high school, Williamson also had a knee injury. Williamson missed a few months of AAU basketball in April 2017 due to a severe knee bruising, as he described in the following statement at the time. Williamson's stepfather, Lee Anderson, described the incident as occurring during a warm-up before the first week of the AAU season. "We were in Arkansas. It was hot, and the floor was slippery, and he fell on it. I saw that knee hit that floor, and the next morning he told me that the knee was swollen," Anderson said. "We had the doctors look at it, and they said it was a deep contusion, so we just got him off it. He went to Dallas." Williamson missed the Nike Hoop Summit and Jordan Brand Classic as a prep player due to a hand injury, and he missed time with a foot injury during his senior year. Zion was treating NBA players like college students throughout the preseason, and the Pelicans already know how to utilize him to deadly effect. Only injuries can stop him. Now that he's back, let's appreciate his talent, and please let these early career injuries be a blip on the radar, not a portion of things to come. Zion is a superstar in the making. He just needs to remain healthy. The star in Williamson. Williamson's height and weight are both recorded as 6 foot 6 inches, 1.98 meters, and 129 kilograms. Although he's heavier than average for a basketball player, he's renowned for his quickness and leaping skills. Williamson plays the power forward position, but can also play the small ball center position, earning him the nickname Freak of Nature from an unknown college basketball coach and the NBA player Kevin Durant, respectively. Due to his size, he is best used as a forward. His lack of suitability for a particular basketball position has been noted. His physique has garnered similarities to Larry Johnson, Anthony Mason, and Charles Barkley, 3 former NBA players. He also resembles NBA players Julius Randle and LeBron James, according to several observers. Williamson, who is left-handed and practically ambidextrous, was informed by basketball coach Roy Williams that he was possibly one of the best high school players he's seen since Michael Jordan, according to Williamson's high school coach Lee Sarter. Williamson gained widespread notice for his slam dunks in high school. Williamson's in-game dunk skills have been compared to Vince Carter's by NBA point guard John Wall, who wrote in the Charlotte Observer that he may be the best high school dunker in history. Williamson's outside shooting has been criticized, and his shot mechanics are peculiar. Williamson has the stature to guard several positions well, although his defensive effort has been questioned. Recruiting service 24/7 Sports has lauded his ball handling and passing skills for his size, saying they are overshadowed by his athletic performances. He is a dependable shot blocker thanks to his dynamic play, and he's also a skilled rebounder. There are no doubts about the fact that Williamson is climbing right to the top, or is even at the top. But one thing has been a threat to his beautiful career and still stands as the biggest ruin he'll have on his playing career: his injuries. If only Zion can stay fit and strong health-wise, be sure that no one will be able to compete with what he'll bring to the team. And that's where we leave it for this episode. Do let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.